Have you ever wondered how the air you breathe is affected by pollution in other countries? It might surprise you to know that some of the most polluted places in the world could be influencing your health and environment more than you think. Why are these countries facing such severe pollution issues? Let's break it down. First, rapid industrialization without proper waste management has led to unchecked emissions and contamination. Then we have intense urbanization. With more people moving to cities, waste and sewage systems are stretched beyond their limits, leading to open dumping and untreated sewage. Lastly, many of these countries lack strict environmental regulations, allowing pollutants to flow freely into the air, water, and soil. These factors not only degrade the environment, but also contribute to serious health issues from respiratory diseases to life-threatening cancers. Let's dive into the top 10 countries where pollution has reached crisis levels in 2024. Number 10, Bangladesh, despite its incredible natural beauty, faces severe environmental issues, especially in urban areas. One of the biggest contributors to pollution here is the textile industry, which makes Bangladesh a global leader in garment manufacturing. Rivers like the Beriganga in Dhaka are heavily polluted with untreated industrial waste, chemicals, and dyes, turning water sources toxic and lifeless. On top of that, overcrowding in cities leads to large volumes of plastic waste and air pollution, which creates serious health risks for residents. Number 9, Pakistan cities, particularly Karachi and Lahore, are known for their alarming air pollution levels. Lahore consistently ranks among the world's most polluted cities, with air quality indexes frequently crossing into hazardous zones. The causes? Unregulated industrial activity, rampant vehicle emissions, and the widespread burning of crop stubble. Karachi, Pakistan's largest city, also faces a massive waste problem. Approximately 13,000 tons of waste is generated daily, much of which is dumped into the Arabian Sea, impacting marine life and the health of coastal communities. Number 8. Haiti's environmental challenges are profound, with little to no infrastructure for waste management. As one of the poorest countries in the Western Hemisphere, Haiti lacks the resources to properly address waste disposal, resulting in garbage strewn across neighborhoods and in rivers. Only a fraction of the population has access to clean drinking water, and frequent natural disasters like hurricanes exacerbate these issues by spreading waste and contamination into populated areas. Cholera outbreaks are not uncommon due to these unsanitary conditions. Number 7, Nigeria's pollution problem is multifaceted, impacting air, land, and water. Lagos, a city of over 20 million, produces massive amounts of waste every day with limited capacity for proper disposal. Open dumps where waste accumulates without processing are common, filling streets and even rivers. Additionally, the burning of fossil fuels, especially from the oil industry in the Niger Delta, has led to severe air and water pollution. Frequent oil spills destroy ecosystems and contaminate drinking water, posing enormous health risks to local communities. Number 6, Indonesia, an archipelago of over 17,000 islands, struggles with both land and marine pollution. Despite its picturesque beaches, Indonesia is one of the world's largest contributors to ocean plastic pollution, with tons of waste ending up in the sea. Cities like Jakarta are plagued with air pollution due to heavy traffic and industrial emissions, and the capital city's rivers are often clogged with garbage. The burning of forests in Sumatra and Kalimantan to clear land for agriculture also fills the air with thick smog, impacting air quality in neighboring countries. Number 5, India ranks 5th on our list, dealing with pollution on multiple fronts. Rapid urbanization and industrial growth have contributed to rising levels of air and water pollution. Cities like Delhi have some of the worst air quality levels in the world, with vehicle emissions, construction dust, and seasonal crop burning creating thick smog. Open defecation, especially in rural areas, remains a pressing issue despite efforts to improve sanitation. Rivers like the Ganges suffer from untreated sewage and industrial runoff, which affect the health of millions relying on them. Number 4, Afghanistan. Years of ongoing conflict have severely damaged Afghanistan's infrastructure, making waste disposal a major challenge. Most urban areas, including the capital, Kabul, lack proper sanitation systems, leading to widespread open dumping. Air quality in cities suffers from the burning of wood and other fuels for cooking and heating, especially during winter. Afghanistan's rivers, which many rely on for water, are often contaminated, leading to health crises and limited clean water sources. Number 3, Chad, one of the least developed countries in Africa, faces harsh environmental conditions made worse by inadequate sanitation facilities. Open defecation is common as there's limited access to toilets in rural areas. The pollution from open sewage and contaminated water sources poses severe health risks, including the spread of diseases like dysentery. With few resources allocated to waste management or healthcare, pollution has a devastating impact on communities across the country. Number 2, Nepal. Despite being home to the Himalayas, Nepal's urban areas face extreme pollution. Kathmandu, the capital, has seen rapid urbanization without adequate infrastructure to handle waste or emissions. Streets are often lined with trash, and open sewage is a common sight. In addition, vehicle emissions and dust from construction contribute to poor air quality, resulting in serious respiratory issues for residents. Many rely on rivers that are heavily polluted due to waste dumping and lack of sanitation. Number 1, South Sudan. Finally, at number 1, we have South Sudan, where pollution is a direct result of years of conflict and instability. Infrastructure for waste management is virtually non-existent. People rely on untreated water sources, and open defecation is a common practice, especially in rural regions. Contaminated water and poor sanitation lead to frequent outbreaks of cholera and other waterborne diseases. South Sudan's pollution crisis isn't just an environmental problem, it's a humanitarian one affecting the daily lives and health of millions.